Hey you guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. I know you have loads of other options to go watch other people's videos, but you decided to come back to mine, and I don't know why, because I have not posted in a while, and I don't even know how I'm going to be able to get this video up because our laptop is still not working, and it kind of looks like we're just gonna have to wait until we get another one, and yeah, we don't really have money for that right now. So we're going to be saving up for that. In the meantime, I will be trying to edit things on my iPhone using iMovie, which I know that a lot of YouTubers use, at least like when you're starting out, you use that. I just personally like a bigger screen and like having keyboards. I don't like using my finger and a touch screen. But besides the point, today our video is going to be on this guy. We're going to be using the PROFUSION Cosmetics Naturals eyeshadow palette. I got this at Target for $9.99. I definitely feel like there's a lot of affordable makeup out there that is still good quality. I mean, hello, look at Morphe. Morphe has tons of products that are super affordable and super amazing quality. So rather than using stuff from the drugstore, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a lot of that like as like a normal thing. So I know that Tati has done a video on this. I have not watched it. I just saw it at Target and I was like, wow, that looks pretty professional. And I researched it and I saw that she made the video. So I'm not saying I'm the first, but I definitely want to see what kind of fall look I can do with this. I already see like Fearless, this one. It looks a lot orangier on camera than what it actually is. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start with my base and then we'll go from there. Also, you guys, this is my first like beauty kind of thing. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this, because on my Instagram I have people asking me like how I get looks, how I do looks, and then people in my real life, like, they ask me too, like, oh, what'd you use? And I just thought, I don't know if I want to become a beauty blogger or like a beauty vlogger or whatever, but I definitely think that there's a lot of people out there who do that, and I do love makeup a lot. So let me know if you guys want to see more of that, maybe like once in a while. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of like briefly go through my face routine, just because I think everyone has like their own kind of base what they do, and I don't think that it's very riveting. I'm back and I did my eyebrows, I did my contour, my highlight, and my blush. So now we are looking a little bare on the eyes, and that is because I need to do what I need to do. Okay, so these colors, there's quite a few of them. I mean, for the most part, they look like they're kind of like neutral shades, like naturals, obviously. But I was hoping that there would be kind of some more shimmeries. So I think I'm going to just kind of wing it, and then we will see what happens from there. So I'm going to be using Outgoing right here. It looks orangey, but like on my finger, I don't know if you can tell, like on camera it looks a lot orangier than what it is. It's more of like a brownish kind of color, very neutral for a transition. And we're going to go in. Alright, so now that that is blended on there, I'm going to do it to the other side. I will say, as I'm using these, they're not like the best at blending out. It does take a little bit more than what I'm used to blend it out, but for a palette only being $10, like $11 after tax, maybe $12, that's not that bad, and I'm not really all that upset about it. And I'm just using a Morphe M441. So next I'm going to use Outspoken, which is this little guy right here. It's a nice crease color I'm going to use. And I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm just kind of playing around today because, like I said, this is my first time doing a makeup thing on my channel and I'm still kind of trying to get used to it. I don't know what we're gonna end up with. It might be terrible, but that's fine because you live and you learn, right? So I'm kind of like, I pat it in my crease in like the corner and then I kind of just blend it in. I'm gonna go back in with the Morphe M441 and I'm going to use the shade Zing, this guy right here, and I'm going to kind of buff that along kind of where I put the other shade. That way it would make it more blended, a little bit nice and just to where it kind of matches and it's not like, oh, she has this color and then she has that color. That way it is just, it makes it more blended. I don't know how else to explain it. Next, I am going to use shade Nightlife, which is a black, and it's just like straight black. Actually, that's a really nice black. That I'm going to use my Morphe 507, and that is just a mini tapered blending brush, and we're going to put it into the very outer crease, and just a little tiny bit because you don't want it to be too overpowering. Wow, that's really pigmented. I really wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented. And I only used a little tiny bit, which like is great. But I don't know, I feel like sometimes things can be too pigmented. Like look at that, like that looks terrible. You know what, I think we can deal with this. I wasn't going for this. This is not the look I was going for. We are going to take some setting powder on that brush we used earlier. And we're going to put that right here to kind of hide it. And to kind of blend that out. What even is this? There isn't a lot of fallout, which is good. Like, how does this look so different? I don't know. Whatever. Come at me, bro. Actually, don't. I'm very fragile. So now that we have that in there, I'm going to go back in with Outgoing, which is this top shade right here that we used the very first time. And I'm going to use my MAC 286 SE. And this brush is so old. I've had this for like 5 years, I think. And I'm just going to put that in the black because I want to kind of break it up a little. Like I don't want it to just think like I just put a bunch of black on my eye. The black was definitely very pigmented, but I feel like it kind of just overpowers everything to where it's not so much pigment as it is just, I don't even know, like it just doesn't work that well. It's not blending out amazingly. I don't know, it could just be me, like I could be having an off day to where I can't for the life of me blend out makeup, but it's working fine, I guess. I don't really know, guys. So I've decided that we're just going to keep adding on to this train wreck, and I'm going to use Fearless, which is this kind of orangey shade. We're going to use that on the outside of the black, kind of mixing it in with the, what's it called? The Outgoing shade and the Outspoken shade that I first put on. And that is going to add more dimension to the black and make it look a little bit better. I'm terrible at makeup, wow. Does anybody else get into that mode where, you know, most people do it with singing. They're like, wow, I'm such a great singer, I should sing. And then you record yourself singing and you look back at it and you're like, I'm terrible. I should stop singing for the rest of my life. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now, because I was feeling super confident in my makeup skills, and then I hop on the camera. I don't know. It could also just be because I'm nervous. I don't usually talk while I do my makeup, and I don't really think about it. I kind of just do it. Maybe that's why, but also maybe I just suck at life, so that could be it as well. We'll see. But I think we are ready for, oh, do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Now, it is time for a cut crease. And I'm very scared. And we're gonna see how it goes. To do a cut crease, I'm going to take some of my Laura Mercier concealer. I'm going to put it on my hand. I'm scared. I'm really scared because I'm not the best at cut creases. It usually like either ends up or it doesn't. So we'll see. I'm going to go the corner and out. So that way I'm using like this smudger brush and we'll see how it goes. I'm just really nervous. Don't at me. Oh my gosh, you can't even see. I'm so bad. Oh gosh, okay. I'm like blocking. Wow, I'm terrible. Okay. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm taking that concealer and I am brushing that along my eyelid, kind of like tapping almost with slight drag marks. Just because I want to make sure that it's controlled. I don't want it to go too much either direction. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that with powder. This eye definitely looks darker than this eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that Morphe 441, or sorry, Morphe 507, the small tapered blending brush, and I dipped it in, I wiped it on my hand. That way there's like barely anything on it, and I'm going to tap that on in here just because I want it to match my other eye. So I am not really loving all of these shimmery shades. So literally this one, this one, this one, and that one, and this one. So I don't know, maybe we should try using Thoughtful and Terrific, like mixed, and then we'll put Excited or Pixie like on the top of it. I'm not really sure. We're gonna see what works and then we'll go from there. So I'm just going to be using my finger. I cleaned it off. Tap that on. Oh, it's not really pigmented. I'm gonna lick my finger and try it. Obviously, if you're doing this to someone else's face, don't use your finger. Don't lick your finger. Don't lick your brushes. This looks terrible, but it's fine. It came with like this little brush. It seems like it's decent. So we're gonna try to use it. I'm gonna use the little flat brush side. And I'm gonna use Terrific. And I'm really just gonna like pack that on here because I want to make sure that I get some color. Nope. I don't know. It's like kind of coming together, but also not. I don't know. But then I also feel like I never pause this much when I'm doing my makeup. I usually just do it and go. So that could be why I'm like second guessing every single thing in my entire life. So I went in with Terrific and Thoughtful, and I'm still not really loving it. I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild brush. Oh gosh. I'm going to be taking Excited, that really shimmery yellow kind of, and I'm putting that on there. And hopefully that will do something. Oh, there we go. Okay, all right. Thank you for coming to play. I really appreciate it. So I think with these shimmers, you just need to kind of get a little bit below the surface, and then it'll look better, because that's definitely what's happening, is that I digged, and then now it looks better. Which is great, because I was gonna cry. Okie doke, so that is the top part. Finally, we are going to be getting to the bottom part. And I used this same Morphe M507, and I'm going to make sure that there is not black on it, because we just used a bunch of black in this look on purpose. I'm going to just smoke out the bottom lashes. Oh, I do have some fallout. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have like a tiny bit of fallout, which with how much black is on my eyes, you have to expect that. But I mean, like, I didn't pick up a lot of black. Like, there was not a ton of black on my brush, I promise. So for the bottom lash line, I'm going to be using Outspoken, and I'm really scared to use Nightlife. I don't know if we're going to. We're going to see what happens when I just start with this. Wow, that's powdery. I didn't even notice that. Then I'm going to be using Fearless, which is that orangey shade, kind of that matches up here. Don't think I want to bring the black to the bottom, because it is still only the middle of the day and we're going to the pumpkin patch, and I want to be able to kind of wear this. So instead of bringing all of the black to the bottom, I'm going to be using a eyeliner. So I'm just going to be using Morphe Dark Room in my waterline and on the top waterline as well, and I will be right back. Okay, so waterline is done. Next, I'm going to be using Benefit's Roller Lash Mascara after I curl them, and I will be popping on lashes as well. And I really suck at putting on lashes, so it's going to take me a while, so I'm going to be right back. Okay, so now I have my lashes on and we are almost done, and I'm going to be using Virgin from Morphe, which is their liquid matte lippy. I love the way this smells so much, and since I have such a dramatic look, I don't want to do a dramatic lip as well. And as always, my eyelashes are wonky, but I'm still learning how to put those on, so don't get mad at me. This is the finished look, and this was with all of these shades. I didn't use any other shade, and I think to kind of like top it all off, I'm going to do an inner highlight in the inner of my eye with the shade Pixie, which is this guy right here, and we'll see if it needs some water. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lick it. So I'm just licking it and then popping it on, and it's not really showing up. I mean, it is kind of, but not really. So that's not really doing anything. Like, you can't really tell, but that's fine. I'm not really upset about it. This is the finished look, and like I said before, it's kind of chalky a little bit, but for the most part it was also creamy. I don't know, it was just harder to blend out than normal. Let me know what you guys think about it. I could just be going crazy. If you guys want to see more, let me know. And now I'm going to do the basic beauty guru montage, I guess. Alright, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching my channel. And if you're new here, please subscribe, please like, please comment. And yeah, I hope you guys like this. Again, I've said it like 3 times in this video. If you like something kind of more like beauty guru style, let me know in the comments down below, because I do love makeup a lot and I just don't know if that's something that a lot of people would be wanting to see me and my makeup. But if you would, let me know, because that helps a lot. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.